You want to kick the senator out?
Recording.
Oh,
Okay, 7:05 on Tuesday, the 14th of May. I call this meeting to order.
Okay.
I'm going to turn off this camera because I'm going on my computer, which has the agenda and all the other stuff.
Bye, Rick.
Hello. See ya.
Absent, we got Adele and
So
Adele, Phil,
Scott.
Scott and Adele are absent.
Mark. Good.
Is Mark still on alternate? Are you still on alternate?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we have to seat Mark.
Yes.
Let us make a motion. I shall make the motion to seat Mark for, I don't know, Scott.
Sure.
So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay.
Seconded by Hunter White. All aye.
Aye.
We would flip the whole.
Oh, that's why I can't find anything because
So we do not have the screen.
You need computer help
Obviously, he's
again.
gonna look up
No.
his
Is this
laptop.
technology too much for
You
you?
weren't here.
no, I can't. I don't know how
Make a
we're-
living
ago.
technology?
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know how to put it up on the
Kind
big
of wrap your
screen.
mind around the mill. and
I see that.
In this
I
room.
did see the new mill.
Isn't there a cord
And
or
the,
a wire
fund
or
balance.
something that you can
the-
plug
One of the things
into,
about the
or
Not
fund
on my
balance,
dongle.
No.
I don't know. Is it worth it? Do we care?
Yeah, we don't care.
Between that 12 and
Are we making
14%.
changes to what we
You
did?
thought about that, yeah.
And
I
if
don't
go-
think we are.
go
Okay, then we'll
below
just
with
look
the
at
way
your
we're
computer screen
proposing
and
it.
we'll all be happy.
Zero, right?
But
The
there's a,
proposal right now? For
Yeah,
the
but-
programs?
yeah, but there's $174,000 we project to get either this fiscal year or next fiscal year from the school. That'll go into the fund balance
Okay. Here's Phil.
to make up that percentage.
Phil's here.
Phil's here.
Which will
Phil's
bring
here.
us up to 12 points, I don't know, something, but well within our
In other
margins.
words, the hardcore Republican made the most
Yep.
non-conservative
That's our
Democrat
target. We
tax
just
spending
created
you
out
ever
of
want to
thin
see.
Under Scott came up with that idea. But that's where
Had to laugh.
the auditors are.
Are we
the
zooming or
auditors
no
are-
zooming?
We are zooming.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Okay.
Hey, Phil.
So Phil's here. Can you mark that down?
Phil Brick.
In the flesh.
June
7:08.
It's 1908.
Yeah, military time.
Oh, God, you were that damn military.
Okay.
Grab me by the ear.
Review the budget that we went over a couple
Okay.
weeks ago.
Turn it to our attention so we can look, see. So. we're
Scott
gonna-
is not here. He did send me a note that I'm not sure if it's valid here, but
Okay,
he would like
You are
They have a-
recording.
yes,
Hmm.
I am recording. To have a goal to kind of reduce the mill rate while also funding capital. Would love to see the fund balance stay at 12%, which would give us a cushion. That was kind of what he,
so he wants to reduce the mill rate.
and
What's our fund balance at now when we take this out? When we do what we're doing? What did we do with it?
so many tabs.
So many tabs, I know. Tiny.
11,
Oh, so big.
fund balance is 11 point something.
All right, so Kip, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
All right, so I need you to go to the estimated revenue page.
Are you on battery? Yeah.
Perfect. You could possibly go wrong.
estimated revenue, is that one of the tabs
Should be at
towards
the
the
end, right?
Yeah, it should be towards where you are, towards fund balance. It's towards the back.
estimated revenue from other sources?
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Can you
Yep.
change, education equalizer? It should be probably about 10 line items down, maybe. It should be
Mhm.
somewhere around 224,000 right now in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
Can you
am I
change
changing that to?
to 250,614?
250, 614?
Yep.
Okay,
And then
I'll
there's
go back to
another
the-
one Then I think if you go down, I think three or four more line items, it's called, it's $1,229, I think it is right now. I mean, $11,229.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you change that to change that to 11,872? The state confirmed their numbers, so we got more money.
11,872.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you could literally take that 25,000 and get the fund balance a little bit higher again. You could keep everything the same, just instead of moving that much fund balance over, you could short it 25,000 because we just added 25,000 from the state.
Stop. Where are we at right now with the mill rate?
I think we're 1158. I mean 1758.
It's minus 0.77.
753. 1753.
I thought we were gonna be happy with a 0.53. I thought that's where it was at.
It was, and you came up with this great idea to drop it farther. Are you backing away from that?
No, I'm okay with it. I'd rather see the fund balance up more where Scott wants it versus the mill rate. I didn't say anything more than the mill rate at 0.53 would have made me happy. That's what it was. So if we're at
No, you
point-
went and added more from the fund balance. You made a whole argument about that.
I made the argument of the 174 coming from the school to supplement the fund balance, correct?
Right,
But I was also not in the camp that we were at 0.74 mill rate decrease.
all right, I'm not in the 0.5 mill rate decrease, so let's go. We don't have to split that. I don't wanna go backwards on the fund balance.
No,
You
I'd
can
like,
take,
listen, either way, you split the difference between the two and see where we come up.
I don't wanna go down from where we started here.
I mean, down.
mill.
The mill. I
I
don't,
walked in here with 0.71 mil decrease,
well, we have a 0.77.
right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying. If you go to the fund balance page and
Yeah.
you take the 25,000 the state just gave us and keep it in
Yeah.
our balance, you win both sides. You stay exactly
Right,
where
so
you were
that-
last meeting.
Just go to 550,
Yeah, just do 525.
525,
Yeah, I think you're at 550.
We're at 575.
575.
Oh, so you want to do 550?
Five
I'm
oh.
sorry, I can't see.
Okay, go
Oh,
back.
hold
to-
on, let me show you then.
You're at 555 now.
Right, hold on. You see it now?
Yeah, it's 555. Okay, go back to the milk cow.
That's
7.2.
exactly, yeah, that's where we were the other day.
And that gives us fund balance at
1164.
1164.
Now, when we were, Rick, when we were talking about this 2 weeks ago, if and when we get the 174 from the state, correct? Or from the school,
Yeah,
175, that can be directly allocated into, we can transfer it into the fund balance, correct?
it automatically
Okay.
drops into the fund balance. It will automatically,
And that,
if long as the budget stays on plan, it just drops right.
did we
into-
do it? Yeah, I just don't know if we did the exercise of what the fund balance would be after that happens.
Take 175 away from 550 and that'll give you your fund balance.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Yeah, so if
To
you
what?
drop 550 to 375,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not that the,
One, thank you.
375.
Yeah.
That gives you 1355.
Oh,
that'll
so
make-
golden, so
Right.
that's a nice ride, plus capitals funding.
that's
Right.
freaking, that's
That's kinda-
more. Now we're over.
That's
Now we
kinda
can cut the mill rate one.
No.
We got lean years ahead.
Yeah, we do. I'm comfortable with that.
I
Well,
like it.
if you cut
You
it
put it
down.
back to
enough,
5.5?
then you can-
Listen, it's the fourth subsequent year of,
Reduction.
or flat, 5 years of flat. So,
I think I'm the only one that could do math in my head.
No.
I think I'm the only one in town that can actually do
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
math. So let's see, the school gave us back 750,000, and then we dropped the mill rate.
0.74 funded the capital fund requests nicely. And left our fund balance
Balance.
stacked
Mhm.
where we like it. It's not like we put money in the fund balance, we're throwing in the toilet.
No, it goes to the capital improvement projects that,
No, it goes to the fund balance. and
well, I
we
know, but
allocate it
that's,
From there.
but we can put it into capital.
I mean, we can look at capital again, because we basically funded everything. Somebody wants to save money, that's on the table. Scott didn't come in here, but
So-
that was one of the things he was talking about.
The way that it's set up right now, if we went to a town meeting
Mm-hmm.
and we had individual gripes or concerns, we have areas that we can change stuff fairly easily without crushing one of those three subsets, right? The fund balance, the capital and the.
What's our
mill rate.
capital balance at this point in time after we play this game with spending a gazillion dollars?
We're not spending a gazillion dollars.
If it's clearly explained and understood, I think we should.
Yeah, I think if we
sail right through it.
articulate it well, and Kip and I kind of had a conversation after the last meeting a couple weeks ago, and we said, I don't know if you were there, but we were just saying, we really need to let the townsfolk know that this is the mill rate in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Kind of show them where we are and what we've done, and maybe showcase the amount of capital fund improvements that we've done in the town, and
Mhm.
just kind of toot our own horn a little bit.
When is the school voting? Did I miss it?
That's the,
We passed.
Pass.
Oh, crushed it.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Was there any,
101 to 10, to 9,
Well,
How
yeah,
much?
101 to 9.
Okay.
9 dissents came from,
so right now we have two,
Two from Litchfield.
7 from Goshen.
yeah,
Wow. Who's ranking Goshen?
22 voters from Morris showed
how many?
22
My bad.
for 35,700,000, $35,700,000 budget.
right?
I totally forgot.
It's amazing.
When was it? That's,
Something like that.
yeah,
Well, May 5th was Sunday.
Oh, 6.
it was the 6th, that's what.
So our capital funding currently is 244.
That's what we have left in capital when we're done. This,
The beginning balance is 214, proposed fund deposit 700, proposed withdrawal 670, gives us 244.
possibly go wrong.
I think that'll meet, Scott will be okay with that.
Makes sense to you?
It does. Yeah. I'm following.
Comments, questions, concerns?
No, but we gotta write these notes out
Wow.
and.
This
Well,
is
I mean, if
part of
we're,
the discussion for the budget.
yeah, we're
not
discussing
making any.
it, but I'm saying that by the end of tonight, we're gonna vote to make this our proposed budget.
To
and then
send to, for referendum.
With the amounts in my,
Huh?
Hearing.
Hearing, sorry.
with the amounts in my meeting minutes.
Yeah.
Which we
Mhm.
need to bust out.
Okay, so. What's the capital list again?
That's down here. This is the capital list or the full list?
The list is fine.
Engine 3 replacement, backhoe replacement. Dump. Multi-use mower, fuel system. Equipment trailer, John White Bridge. Municipal building cap, maintenance, fire pine dredging, bathroom renovations. CH parking lot ceiling, Eldridge generator, replacement. Utility truck, looking glass, pave and reclaim. Recession, recreation outdoor courts, south wall replacement, utility vehicles, and shed and sidewalk at the senior center.
So Looking Glass,
Open that a
in
handicap
John
ramp.
Lake.
Did you say that?
Are those
Handicap ramp?
potential recovery? from
That's,
grants,
I
or
think,
is
part
it-
of the, is the handicap ramp part of the sidewalk? Sorry.
No, handicap ramp for the, or handicap access for the boat dock or the launch?
It's not
Isn't
on,
that on there?
That's all done.
Oh, I thought, okay.
What was that, Tracy?
on the two, on John Lake and Looking Glass, are those?
John White, we currently have a $500,000 grant, steep grant.
Okay, so
And-
that's not coming, that's what we have to put in there,
We
right?
have to put 200 in.
Okay, and Looking Glass is.
Looking Glass, we're reapplying for the TRIPS program, state, for funding through that.
So it potentially could come back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just a,
Although they passed a really foolish, law this year. It really allows municipalities with transit, locations within their municipality, first chance at the steep funding.
no one.
Yeah, and as you know, there's probably very few that have that within their municipalities, and so that cuts out a wide range of other small towns from receiving steep grants. So,
You saying if you don't have
Really?
bus transit or really?
we would have to get
That's a small town slab.
Bus depot in the parking
Because
lot.
we don't vote the correct way.
That's a vote getter, right?
Yeah, so it takes
Do
a
that.
$30 million pot of steep money and
Yeah.
just directs to
The
very
cities,
limited.
To those, yep.
to those that vote. Indirect.
But we're hopeful things will change.
Hmm.
Maybe a special session.
So. I mean, there's not any one particular project here that's astronomical, other than a couple of the bridges, the road work, which are 100,000, 125,000. The rest is made up of 15, 20, 30 projects. So are you, I'm just kind of looking around the room. Hunter, are you good with the proposed mill rate?
No, I really
And-
love it. I love all aspects of it. If it was a really lean year, yes, we could probably make some changes, but nope, I think we're,
I think with the reduction in education gives us the opportunity to fund some of these projects and reduces the mill rate again. And leaves us in a good shape when we get the 175 back.
And they're gonna be able to see where their money got back,
Mhm.
which is important.
Yeah. Okay,
What does that end up with in my rate at?
so this puts us back
Down 0.72, what does we end up with?
1758 from 1830.
5.8, that's nice.
You have a bottom line number of what the budget is.
9,190,715.
one more time.
9,000,000.
Yep.
190,517. Down from 9,500,000 and 165. So it's a $309,000, 648 reduction.
And Jimmy, do me a favor while you're doing those, and I've got to add these three things to the notes. I need, what is the amount that the fund balance is set at? So it'll give us,
6, what was it, 11, I'll go back to the fund balance again.
Fund balance,
11.64,
percent.
and we're expecting the 175 back, which will put it over 13. Which puts us,
yeah, for the notes I'm putting.
What?
Very healthy
Very healthy, yeah. And when is that supposed to come in?
after July 1st.
Right, so for next year.
it all goes to
Fiscal
the
year.
same pot though.
No, yeah. But we can't put it in here because we don't have it yet.
Right.
good way.
Huh?
That's a good way to be.
Well,
Can't
That-
count those chickens.
No, you can't, right. But
Well-
I don't anticipate any issues.
I'd like to make a proposal.
Or
If
most-
we're ready.
No motion, why don't you make a
or
motion?
sometimes you make motions.
I want to make a motion that we set the budget for town hearing at $9,190,517 with a mill rate proposed at 17.58 and a fund balance of 11.64.
Anyone would like to second that?
I'll say. And then the date of that hearing is
Um,
Do you
21st.
want a separate motion for that, or you wanna put it together?
Well,
well, before we do that, can we
Before that,
second this?
Mark did.
Mark, second it? All those in favor?
Aye.
Hearing no nays? So
Uh,
moved.
Scott Popecker abstain.
Well, he didn't
Well, he's
abstain,
not
he's
here.
not
Oh, he's
here.
not even here. Okay, sweet.
Okay, so what did we say, the 21st, which is like a, that's not a Tuesday, is it?
No.
From today.
Yeah,
It's Tuesday?
Yeah, I put all that in the meeting minutes for the last week, 2 weeks ago. You guys
and I
need-
sent out an email on that with some
And we
important
can
dates.
do that, right? Right, I'll make a motion to set the public hearing for May 21st at 7 PM in the community hall.
Yes, that was what we had discussed the previous meeting.
So I just made that motion.
Motion by Tracy Martin to have a public hearing
On the 21st,
at 7 PM. I am gonna second that.
all those in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Then we're gonna have a meeting right after that,
Following,
following the hearing.
I'll make a motion that we have a Board of Finance special meeting.
It's not a special meeting because it's a regular,
Is it on a Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to
So
do it
start at
then.
the same time.
yeah,
We don't
Yeah,
even need to
we're
do
gonna
it
start
then.
the same, we're not gonna do discussion.
We don't even need to make a motion for it
No, we-
correct.
because we're here.
No.
Sweet.
And then if there's no major objections, we're gonna plan a town meeting for June 5th.
Oh, that,
But they're going to, we're not doing anything,
Right,
we're done.
that's the kind of, I think
and
that-
you'll have a meeting that night at the town.
right.
That's when we'll accept, or we'll finalize,
Mhm.
vote on the mill rate, send it to the selectmen. With the recommendation of, look at,
Just gotta remember to vote to have that special meeting. So you do that next meeting, I guess.
you guys call that.
No,
Well,
you,
we have to make that, it's
It's
the
the mill
accept the
rate.
mill rate. if
Right.
that's- Yeah,
So you want to make that part of it?
no.
No.
I'll remember. Promise.
So,
We just have to make a motion to have the special meeting the next time we need.
so on the agenda, does everybody read the minutes from what, the 9th?
Mhm.
You said it was the 30th. Did you send two?
Oh, it was the 30th.
The 30th.
Yeah. I'm lost. So,
Do you want to make a motion to accept the meeting minutes from the 30th?
yep.
I'll second that. All those in favor?
I,
Aye. So moved. On the agenda, we had, any other, Rick sent around, reports from the previous month. You didn't look at them? Rick, was there anything in there in particular you want to point out?
No, I mean, still assessor and building inspector, I think are gonna be hard to keep under. The everything else, I mean, we're getting like little small line items going over, nothing more than 200-300. You can see it in the over report when you guys get a chance to look at it.
Yeah, here, let me share.
get anything expected to go over more than, well, building inspector, we don't care about. Because that makes us money, but. Is there
I don't
anything
see
out there
anybody-
that,
I don't see any, I mean, highway's doing a lot of projects. But we're talking with them, we're communicating with them. We know what we have to get done with that. Just a lot of small. I mean, if you go down, that gotta go past those, Kip.
Yep,
Yeah, if you go down from there.
down,
So,
next, third
oh,
page.
right, oh, slow down, yeah, right there. So I mean, the fire department, he talked to you about the gear, but all this stuff he should be able to cover in his
Overall.
budget. So you won't have any issue there. Beach and rec, same thing. You know, like the telephone's been a little bit crazy this year, so you're gonna see those start popping up. Planning zoning should be no issue. Tax collector, I don't see any issue. They're all kind of small. Assessor's the only one that has no big, she can't really cover herself. She ain't over
Mhm.
yet, but we just gotta watch out for her, you know, I think she's gonna go over. Really not,
Well, she's over, yeah,
yeah,
over by what, $1,000 on,
yeah, I mean, it won't be big money. She just, again, anytime a department's going over, I wanna make sure you guys know it.
yeah. That's great.
So inland wetlands, no issue. I mean, everyone's got these little petty little things going on here. Election salaries, since it's part of such a big budget, the government budget, we should have no issues covering that. The supplies, I do have a grant that I could use to pay for some of that, but I'm thinking of using the grant for next year more with the 2 weeks of worth of early voting and all the other stuff that's gonna happen. I think we'd probably be better off keeping the money while we're in good shape this year and use it for next
I
year.
think,
Yeah.
Highway is always, you know, again, he's bobbing and weaving to get through. I don't know how else to even say it. He's bobbing and weaving to get through the year. His thing did come in on the truck, so that $13,000, $12,875 was spent on that chain
Right.
for the salt. There's the building inspector, which I got, you know, is good news because that means we have good profits on the other side. And transfer station, he'll be able to cover, you know, anything in his zone, even though right now he doesn't have much. I do believe more stuff will start to pop as the year ends. It's just because they're getting to the tops of their budgets. But again, I don't see anything that would require, you know, not me giving you guys a notification. I see an issue with something, even if it's through an
Well,
email.
so these are line items that have gone over or whatever, but total budgets for the departments you think are gonna stay.
Oh yeah, no, I
within-
don't believe. Again, I think. Again, I only see two right now. I mean, I don't know about like taxes and stuff like that. That might pop or something, but or whatever the managers are running, they all look pretty good except for those two. And one's because he's making too much money.
Yeah,
So everything
Okay.
looks pretty good. And revenues are doing awesome. We have no issues in revenue.
okay.
We did just write a check for 650,000 for the new fire engine. Yesterday.
Yeah, hey, you guys celebrate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're meeting on that tonight, aren't they?
It's a monthly meeting.
Yeah.
did you put that on
Took
the,
it for a drive past your house.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was nice.
All right.
so when did we take delivery of that?
Yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday or what's today?
I think it was
yesterday.
Monday.
Yesterday.
What day's today? Oh yeah, today's
Today's
Monday.
only,
Tuesday.
Oh my God, this is a long week already.
all right. So in the agenda, that was it. Any other items,
New business?
new business? I'm not
Um,
sure. Okay, seeing no public comment. And I make a motion to adjourn at 7:35 PM.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Have a
Thanks.
good one. Yep, have a good
Yep,
one.
see you next week.
Yeah,
All right.